Hi guys, I'm Johnny Weir. I am in Bryant Park, which is right now the scene of a beautiful ice arena in the middle of Manhattan, and I'm super excited to talk about Yuri on Ice. Alright, so I got into figure skating because I watched it on TV. I'm from a small town in rural Pennsylvania where we didn't have an ice rink. So the very first time I ever skated was when I was 12, kind of caught up in the whole Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding saga, and I had a pair of used ice skates in my house, and I went into a frozen cornfield and skated for the first time. So it was pretty wild, and from there I think I made a good choice, and 4 years later I was junior world champion. So, What I love about Yuri on Ice is it's almost like watching family movies. There are so many things in the program that remind me of my career or my friends or the people that I've spent my life around. So it's really special as a skater to see our little world appreciated through Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice definitely rings true in a lot of ways. I see parallels between myself and my career and those of my friends and competitors. At 23, I changed my coach. I went to the Cup of China, the Cup of Russia for competition. And, there are just so many little things. Plus, and most importantly, the Rose Crown. That was started by my friend Machiko-san at the Vancouver Olympics, where she got me a crown every time I skated. Now it's spread all over the world, and even to Yuri on Ice. I think the thing to remember about Yuri on Ice and figure skating in general is that despite it being beautiful, despite it being somewhat of a circus and a TV drama, it's a really hardcore sport. People have so much dedication, there's so much drive, there's so much talent, whether it's shown on Yuri on Ice or in real life at the Olympic Games. There's so much that goes into that one performance, and I hope that everyone can support the skaters, from little guys up until they're old and retiring like me someday. I definitely am inspired by all sorts of music, all genres. It can be rap or classical, but what I really go for, what really is my heart song, are those really hardcore soul ballads like an Adele or Christina Aguilera, and in addition to that I love violin, piano, cello. Any of those three instruments and I'll cry. I love the music that Yuri on Ice has chosen for Yuri's performances and Yurio's performances and Victor's performance, but I'm an original, so I'm not so much a copycat. There are pieces that I love that I'll skate to, that other people have skated to, but in general I don't think I'll do it better than Yuri, so I'm not going to take music from the show. However, if there is enough demand, perhaps I shall try some Eros or some Agape one day. Well, I think like everybody else, I'm really in love with Victor Nikiforov. Whenever he says "Vkusna" or "Amazing," we all just melt into little puddles. But I definitely think Yuri is my favorite character. He's the one that resonates the most with me. He struggles, he works hard, he struggles, and then he rises up and creates magic for the rest of the world. So I think definitely I feel the most like Yuri, so therefore I am the most into Yuri. And he's super cute. I just don't eat as much as he does. My favorite scene from Yuri on Ice was definitely when we realized as the viewers that Victor loved Yuri before Yuri loved Victor. You see when they were drunk at the after party that he was so in love with him and so into it. And everyone wants a love story, romantic love story like that. The ending, I don't know if it's even possible for a skater to coach at the same time one of their competitors that they're going to compete against. But it's a wild scenario, and I'm looking forward to see how it plays out like the rest of you. And I love everything. Even when Yuri comes home after being away for so long and his old coach is there and they hug and embrace. I mean, figure skating is a family. Figure skating was my middle school, high school, college, everything. And for that to be shown in the show in that way was really special. That's it. All right, everyone, arigatou gozaimashita.